Namaste, Namaste, Sat Sri Akal, Assalamu Alaikum. Welcome everyone to our practice today. I invite you to come to your mat and have available all that you need that will bring you stability and support to your practice. This may be rising, bringing up the earth towards you, either blocks, a footstool, a chair, or finding the foundation support of a wall nearby. Additionally, you may also choose to have available a blanket, which you can fold underneath your seat, pad your joints at any point so that there's a layer between you and the hardness of the earth when needed. Let's come into our Sukkasana. Legs crossed, perhaps you're seated on a cushion or a block that lifts the spine so that your very edge of your seat is supported. Grow out of the earth with your spine as if you are a lotus flower rising up towards the sun with your crown. And the Sahasrara chakra here at the crown, the 1,000-petaled lotus. Let's bring our hands together in Abhaya Hridaya Mudra, the fearless heart mudra. Cross the wrists, interlace the little finger. The ring finger, leave the middle, wrap the index fingers, and then bring the middle finger and the thumb together in Abhaya Hridaya at the heart. So as if you're looking, you can see two seeing eyes. So crossing the wrists, wrap little fingers around each other, ring fingers around each other, index fingers around each other, and then bring the thumb to the middle and the thumb together. Our mantra for today is Om Shrim Som Somaya Namaha. Om Shrim Som Somaya Namaha. Shrim is the bija, or the powerful seed of refuge, of asylum, of peace, compassion, invoking safety. Om Shrim Som Somaya Namaha, invoking the power of refuge, asylum, peace, compassion, and safety. As the world watches on, and the events in Afghanistan unfold, and the Afghan people seek to flee, escape, or find ways of making peace. The world can open its doors, open its borders, and offer refuge and asylum to those in need. That is our moral responsibility and duty. Opening our hearts fearlessly to welcome those who flee, invoking all of the protective qualities of the shakti energy, shakti ma, the protection of Mahashakti today in our practice. We'll chant 3 times Om to open, and then I will mantra 3 times. Inhale fully to prepare. Om. Oh. Allow the vibrations to travel across the plane, travel across the earth, across the oceans, as an embrace, as a call. Our mantra to invoke the essence of refuge and asylum and compassion. Om Shrim Somaya Namah. Om Shrim Somaya Namah. Om Shrim Somaya Namah. Chanting this mantra throughout your practice, either silently or out aloud. You may also offer this in your own home language. I offer the power of refuge and asylum to all those in need. I invoke peace and compassion for humanity everywhere, especially those in need. Take a moment here, release your mudra here, flex your fingers, perhaps you curl and uncurl them, wiggle them around, rotate the wrists one way, then the other way. And we'll start with a cleansing pranayama. So we're going to engage with Anulom Vilom, which is one type of Nadi Shodhana practice. So bring your dominant hand into Vishnu Mudra. Fold in the peace fingers, that is the index and the middle finger. Extend the ring, little finger and thumb. Your other hand, bring the thumb and the index finger together, palms face down in Chin Mudra. This mudra is the mudra, the seal of consciousness. Bring your hand that is in Vishnu in front of your face. Anulom Vilom breath is alternate nostril breathing. In through left, out through right. In through right, out through left. And visualize here a mountain at the third eye here, the Agnya chakra, as the pinnacle. This is the seeing eye, intuition, insight, kind of that inner knowingness. What is the right action to take? How can we have right vision, right sight, right perception of what is? The clarity. I'll guide you through. Let's take a full breath in through the nose. Exhale completely out through open mouth to discharge. Cover the right nostril. Inhale left. Cover the left. Uncover the right. Exhale right. Pause for a moment. Inhale right. Cover the right. Uncover the left. Exhale left. Pause with the breath out. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Cover the right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Cover the left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Cover the right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhaling left. Leave the breath out for a moment. Release the mudra. And then take a full breath in through your nose, both nostrils. Hold the breath in for a moment. And then exhale through both nostrils. So we'll do one more cycle. This time I will add on a count of 4 in, 4 hold in, 4 exhale, 4 hold out. So a cycle of 4 by 4 by 4 by 4. The breath, kumbhaka, holding the breath out, holding the breath in, this retention of the breath, retention in, retention out, will help to direct the energy flow and bring more awareness to the flow of Pran. So come back to your Vishnu Mudra in your dominant hand. Take a full breath in through both nostrils, out through both nostrils. Cover the right. Inhale left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Cover the right. Exhale left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Cover the left, uncover the right. Hold the breath in here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Cover the right. Hold the breath in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a full breath in through both nostrils. Pause momentarily. Exhale completely through open mouth. Return to your natural rhythm of breath here. Let's bring your fingertips down to the earth here. Take a moment to lengthen up towards the sky with the crown, the heart. Inhale to reach up. Bring your palms together in Namaskar. Exhale, take your hands to the back of the skull so that your Namaskar hands are at the back of your skull. Open your eyes, lift your gaze here. Reaching up with your Namaskar, exhale all the way forward to fold down towards the earth. Bend into your elbows, and take your prayer hands to the back of your skull. Exhale, hands to the earth. Engage your core. Rise up with hands to the sky. Exhale, Namaskar to the back of the head. Open the elbows. Reaching up, prayer hands towards the sky. Exhale to fold forward, down towards the earth. Bring your hands to the back of the skull, the occiput. Inhale, release the hands, Namaskar to the earth, rise up. Exhale, hands behind the crown, behind the head, open the heart, the elbows. Last time down to the earth in Pranayama. Hands to the back of the skull. Release the hands to rise up towards the sky. Bring the right hand to the earth, reach up and over. Let's bring our hands. Let's bring the little finger and the thumb together here. Reach through center, up and over again. Both directions. This time, let's bring the ring finger and the thumb to touch. So we'll work through all of the elements with our fingers. And now the thumb and the middle finger. So we started off with the water element, the earth element. Now this is the space element. Jal, Prithvi, Akash. Now index and thumb. Air. And bring your hands here at the solar plexus, Agni. So palm face up, thumb, fingers curled in, thumb extended. All 5 elements, invoking all of the 5 elemental energies of the earth. Water, earth, space, air, and fire. Extend the right leg long. Tuck in the heel of the left foot. You may want to remove your block if you're sitting on a block here. Janu Sirsasana, turn your heart over the right leg. Lengthen, and then as you exhale, fold in towards the knee with your heart. So melting your heart towards the knee. Janu Sirsasana, head to knee pose. Now, options for you, my friends, is to either take a belt and loop it around your feet, or take hold of wherever your leg, your hand rests comfortably. Wrap your hand around the outside, or your peace fingers around the big toe. Open your heart by spiraling it towards the sky. Reach up and over. And again, you can bring your thumb to connect with any of the elements that feels comfortable for you today, or that feels inviting to you, that you naturally are drawn to. That's a stabilizing and balancing of that elemental energy in you. Inhale through center, reach the left hand behind, take the right hand to the heart, rise up from the earth with your seat lifted, hand on heart. Reach up and over with your right arm. Again, bring it to any element that feels as if that is the element that is calling upon you. For me, it is the element of water is calling upon me. Water is often the element through which change arrives, through which escape can be found. It may be that you're drawn to the air element, another element of escape, of being able to move away from where there is harm. Back to center, take a moment here, then bring both of your feet together in Baddha Konasana. Taking hold of your feet or your ankles or shins, lengthen the crown, lengthen the heart. As you exhale, fold forward. Baddha Konasana. Om Shrim Somaya Namah. Invoking the power of refuge, of asylum, of finding peace through compassion. From here, we're going to move into Paramanasana, tortoise pose. So take your arms and thread them underneath your knees here. Now, my friends, we will all be in different places here. Walk your hands away from you, folding forward here. And some of us will have more space, some of us will have less space, which is the design of our unique selves. Paramanasana, tortoise pose. Inhale, release the arms from underneath your legs. Draw the hands in together. Let's extend the left leg long, tuck in the right heel here. Turn the heart over to the left side. Activate through the leg, flexing the toes so that they are engaged. Walk the hands towards the left foot and allow the heart to melt towards the knees. We can be all in very different places here. We can be high up or lower down. That is where we are. That left hand can reach for the left foot, wrap around the peace fingers around the big toe, take hold of the leg, find a belt or a loop or a dog lead. I should use. And then let's reach up and over with the right arm. Spiral the heart towards the sky here. And again, you might want to bring your fingers intuitively to connect. Find the mudra which is calling upon you today. For me, what I find is calling me today is the element of water. Be intuitive in your practice. Sometimes you may be drawn to adopt a mudra or an asana, and you have no idea why it is feeling so aligned with your energy. And it may be that afterwards you kind of look at it and reflect on what it means. In the moment, harmonize with that calling. Inhale through center, bring the right hand behind you, left hand into the heart space. Inhale to rise up. Exhale to reach up and over your variation of Ardha Chamatkarasana. This is a variation of wild thing. And here I feel drawn to the element of air, so my thumb and index are connected. Exhale, coming back down to the earth, hand to your heart. Take a moment here. And now, my friends, let's bring that left foot behind us and keep that right shin parallel to the long edge of the mat so that we create this, it's called devi pose, Refuge. So we created the zigzag, also known as rotation pose. Lengthen here. Exhale over to the right. Here you may walk your hands away as far as they can reach. You can stay upright or you can come down towards the earth and rest your eyebrows center on the earth. If you're resting your eyebrows center, bring your hands into Namaskar, palms together. Om Shrim Somaya Namaha. Silently or out loud, chanting the mantra or your mantra in your mother tongue, in your home language. If you are on the earth, bend into your elbows and bring the prayer hands to the back of the head. Inhale to release, rise up, walk the hands back towards your body. Let's counter twist over to the left for a moment, rise up tall as you do. And then we're going to work. So we're going to swing our legs by turning over to the left. And we maintain this zigzag in our left. So now the left shin is parallel to longer to the mat. Pardon me while I have my back to you. The right shin is parallel to the short edge of the mat. Turn over to the left. And again, walk your hands as far away from you as you wish, or you can stay fairly upright, or you can come down towards the earth. If you're coming to the earth, bring your hands in Pranayama. Namaskar. You have the option of bending into your elbows and bringing the namaskar to the back of the head here. And remember, my friends, you can be high up here. You can rest your eyebrows center the Agnya chakra on a folded blanket. And when you're ready, my friends, rising up, walking the hands back, then counter twisting to the right. And then back to center here. Bring your feet to the earth, flat on the earth, knees bent. Take a moment, place the hands behind you here, fingers coming in towards you. Let's release the knees to the left and right, all the way down to the earth in both directions. To release some of the tension in the hips. And we're going to rise up into reverse table here. So press into the earth by clawing your fingertips, slightly cupping and creating sort of suction at the palm. Inhale, lift the knees, lift the seat here. You can tuck in the chin, my friends, or you can take your gaze up. We will all be in different places here in reverse table. So here, as you create the reverse table, your heart is open. You are providing support, creating a foundation here, but not one that feels comfortable or easy for you. And that is the nature of when we create a sense of offering for others. When we give up something that we have in order to create refuge or asylum or safety for others. Sometimes it means that we have to step outside of our own comfort zones, outside of what feels easy and attainable for us. My friends, here, if you wish to walk out your legs, you can walk out your legs. Keep the core engaged. I'm keeping my neck, my chin tucked here, so I have a Jalandhar lock. And your option to come down to the earth with your sit bones, moving directly into Dandasana, staff pose, feet flexed. Hug in the thighs if you're squeezing a block between them. Have the outside of your shin bones fully engaged as if you're trying to turn the shin bones in. Lengthen through the crown. Remember to engage the mula bandh here, squeeze at the pelvis, knit in the ribs, engage the core to activate Uddiyana bandh. You can slightly tuck in the chin to create Jalandhar bandh, or have your chin parallel to the earth. One more breath here. Inhale to reach up with pranam. Exhale, hinge at the hips, to reach towards your feet here, coming into Paschimottanasana, forward fold, or the Western front, which becomes ever pertinent to us. This is the rising, this is turning our heart towards the sun. Here again, you may use a belt wrapped around your feet. You may engage with your big toes by wrapping the peace fingers around them, index and middle finger. Wherever you are in your forward fold, my friends. And then when you're ready, release your hands, walk back towards the south. Swing the legs around and come onto all fours in your table pose here, Paramanasana. Claw through your fingers. Cat cow here, Majriasana, Bitliasana cycles. Om Shrim Somaya Namah. Om Shrim Somaya Namah. 3 or 4 rounds here. And then let's tuck your toes. Inhale to lift the tail, the mountain, creating the mountain here. Ardhatasana. And pedal through your feet. Taking a moment of stillness in your strong mountain, creating a foundation. And then let's walk our hands back towards our feet. So we're coming to a forward fold here. Take hold of opposite elbows. Or allow your arms to hang low. Release and soften here in your Uttanasana, your forward fold. Allow the crown to be drawn down towards the earth. And as that happens, allow the tailbone to lift up towards the skies. Unlock your knees. Unfold your spine to rise up to standing here. And then quarter turn on your mat, my friends. So you're now facing the long edge of your mat. Coming into standing mountain Tadasana. Find your foundations. So we want to draw upon the energy of the earth. To draw up from the earth up. So connect through the toes by lifting them and releasing them to the earth. The 4 corners of your feet. Arms out. So all the way through the midline, hug in. As if you're drawing everything in. Squeeze the mulaband by engaging at the pelvis. Draw in the navel towards the spine. This will draw in the Uddiyana band. Lengthen the heart, so open up the heart protector. Using the heart protector to create an opening, a portal, a gateway. Draw the ears towards the earth and slide them down and away. Hands open here. Now again, bring your thumb to any finger which feels intuitive. It might mean you have to try different fingers. I'm settling with the element of air here via your index finger to thumb. Find your drishti on the horizon or close your eyes. Connect with the root of the heart. Today's practice is an invocation of refuge of asylum, of peace through compassion. If you wish, you can bring your hands into your Abhaya Haridya Mudra, your fearless heart mudra, if that gives you and offers you more courage in this moment to bear witness, to step into action that is beyond our means, our capacity, our abilities to act, can nevertheless feel challenging to us, frustrating, a sense of helplessness or hopelessness may overcome us in the limitations of the powers that we feel we have. And yet when we come together in solidarity, this is where our actions become more powerful, more sustained, more impactful. By acting together, creating a movement, we can send powerful messages to those in power, to those in leadership, to those in control. Three more breaths here in your standing meditation here. Om Shrim Somaya Namah. Om Shrim Somaya Namah. Om Shrim Somaya Namah. Open out the arms, step across your mat in Tadasana. Let's bring our hands into Pran Mudra. Pran Mudra is by bringing in the ring and the little finger, extending the peace fingers, that is the index and the middle fingers. This is the gesture for action, for driving forward, for creating momentum. Inhale, bring the hands down towards the heart. Rise up, open out the arms. Let's bring this in 3 times, rising up into Tadasana, and then coming back into the Devi Asana, Utkarta Konasana. Turn the right foot towards the top of your mat. Hinge over to the right as far as you can reach, and then lower the right fingertips down towards the earth or onto blocks. Reach up with the left hand. Open the heart. Lift the gaze, ready for action. Bend into that right knee. Bring the right arm onto the thigh or leave the hand on the earth. Coming into extended side angle here. If you wish, you can come into a bind. So bring that right shoulder down towards the right knee. Wrap the right arm underneath you and reach over with the left hand and really engage both your hands into a Ganesha clasp here. Or your option is, my friends, right hand on the earth, left hand arm reaching over, right forearm on the right thigh, left arm reaching over. So we'll be in different variations here of Atita Parshabhukonasana, or you can be in Badha Parshabhukonasana. One more breath here, right hand to the earth, rising up through Mahavira-Bhadrasana, the great warrior. Om Shrim Somaya Namah. Refuge Asylum is not the same as surrender or capitulation. It is the ability and the invocation of standing in personal power and withdrawing and taking all actions that are needed in order for us to be able to live safely, to be able to manifest, to express, to embody all that we believe in, all of our values and principles and ethics, to live by those, whatever they may be. Exhale into Viparita, Virabhadrasana by taking the right arm up and over, this left hand on the left thigh or wrapped around onto the right hip. Back into warrior two. Turn into warrior one by reaching up with the arms, bend into that knee to turn the hips to face forward. Arms reaching up in Pran Mudra. And here, my friends, you can come into your Abhaya Haridya Mudra at the heart. Release the arms, coming back into Tadasana, Star Pose. Let's rise and fall here. And then turn the left toes, maybe slightly turn in the right toes here to come into Trikonasana over to the left by hinging to the left and reaching down towards the earth. Or your block, right arm reaching up or onto your right hip, my friends. Bend into that left knee and come into your extended side angle variation. So your extended side angle could be left forearm on left thigh, left hand on the earth, right arm reaching over. Or you can come into your bind by taking the left arm underneath. So bring that left shoulder down to the right, left knee. Open the heart, spiral the gaze. Hands in Ganesh Mudra here, the clasp of Ganesha. And when you're ready, my friends, releasing to rise back into Virabhadrasana, Mahavirabhadrasana, the great warrior, with Pran Mudra on the left and the right. Turn to the left knee here to come into warrior one. You may want to adjust your stance as you turn the hips so they're parallel to the short edge of the mat. Hands reaching up. Exhale, Abhaya Haridya, fearless heart. Open out into warrior two. And then adjust your stance, come back into Tadasana Star Pose. Bring your hands into Agni Mudra here. Take a moment. So feeling this exhilaration of commitment, of dedication, that you draw upon the courage, you draw upon the strength in order to be able to protect the self or others. Om Shrim Som Somaya Namah. This is a call for action, of strength, of courage, of protection. We look back in history of all the moments that citizens have turned to each other, that people across borders have turned to each other and helped, to support. With countless examples through history of those offering refuge and asylum, through the compassionate hearts, helping those seeking peace to be themselves, peace to express themselves, peace to embody all the principles and ethics and values that they hold dear, that are shared across humanity. Bend into your knees. Let's come into Devi Asana with Kata Konasana. And here, my friends, come into any mudra that feels intuitive to you, via Haridya, Agni Mudra. Perhaps you bring the Pran Mudra here. Arms can be out, arms can be reaching up. My friends, you find what you need in this moment. And we're going to chant the Devi mantra. Ya Devi sarvabhuteshu shakti rupena samsthita. Namastasye, 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 namo namaha. We'll do call and response. Ya Devi sarve bhuteshu, Ya Devi sarve bhuteshu, shakti rupena samsthita, shakti rupena samsthita. Namastasye, 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 namo namaha, namastasye, namo namaha. All together. Ya Devi sarve bhuteshu, shakti rupena samsthita, namastasye, 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 namo namaha. Rising up into Tadasana, star pose, arms reaching up. Exhale, fearless heart. Heel toe, heel toe. And then let's come to standing mountain. We're going to move into a balance here, my friends. And the balance that I'm going to offer us is Eagle Garudasana. The eagle that takes flight. Reminiscent of what we have witnessed. And knowing that responsibilities come, that duties are held by this powerful creature. Let's shift the weight into the left arm and peel up the right heel. Here, my friends, you can cross the right leg over the left. Bring the toes to the earth, or you can wrap the right foot next to the left shin, or wrap it all the way around. Coming into your variation of eagle legs, Garudasana. Your hands can be here in Abhaya Haridya Mudra. Or you can open out the wings and then cross the right over the left and come into Garudasana arms. So left fingertips onto the right palm or backs of the hands together, or hands on shoulders. Om Shrim Som Somaya Namah. Gathering up in your wings. Creating an embrace of safety. There are many international organizations carrying out the work, including the United Nations, including women's organizations. Open out the wings if you have your arms. Uncross your legs. Take a moment here. And then let's rebalance into Tadasana. Shift the weight into the right foot. Peel off the left foot. And then cross that left leg over to the right. Again, you can come into any variation here. And your hands can be in Abhaya Haridya Mudra. You can open out your wings and cross the left elbow over the right. Hands on shoulders, backs of hands, or right fingertips on left palm. It is the way that we use power with compassion that marks our humanity. Ya devi sarvabhuteshu shakti rupena samsthita namastasye 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 namo namaha. When you're ready, my friends, let's open out the wings. If your wings were enfolding your heart, uncross your legs. Take a moment here. Inhale to reach up. Exhale to fold forward. Perhaps you take hold of opposite elbows here, or allow your arms to dangle here. Crown being drawn down towards you. Tailbone reaching up towards the sky. From here, my friends, let's come directly onto the knees and move into child's pose. Knees together here. Reach out your arms, bring your hands into Pranam, Namaskar, palms together. Bend into the elbows and bring the prayer hands to the back of the skull, the back of the head. Release your hands. Walk your hands forward. And then let's slide onto our abdomen. Untuck your toes so that we come into Salambal Bhujangasana, forearms on the earth, crown lifted, heart lifted. Press into the big toes, draw the navel in. Exhale, eyebrows center to the earth. Reach back with your arms. Bring your hands into your Pran Mudra. So little finger and ring finger touching thumb, peace fingers extended. Inhale, lift both feet, lift arms, lift your head. Shalabhasana, locust pose. Exhale, fold towards the earth. When you're ready, inhale, let's do that one more time. Inhale to rise in Shalabhasana. Arms wide, feet wide perhaps. Exhaling lower to the earth. Bring your hands underneath your eyebrows, center elbows out, Makrasana, crocodile pose. Soften here. Eyebrows center the Agnya chakra, resting on the backs of your hands. Slide your hands underneath your shoulders, tuck in your elbows, press into your big toes, rise up in Bhujangasana Cobra. Lower the shoulders away from the ears. Set your sights on your vision, on your call of action. Exhale to the earth. Tuck your toes. Let's rise up, melting back into wide-legged child's pose. Knees as wide as the mat. Big toes touching arms, can be reaching forward, or you can bring your arms alongside your body. Here in Balasana, in service to the earth, in service to others, in service to humanity. Drawing upon Mahashakti to offer refuge, asylum, protection. For so long, our conversations in the West about those who arrive on our borders is a divisive, toxic narrative. Let us invite those around us to open their hearts, their homes, their minds to those who flee from conflict, persecution, poverty, human rights abuses. Draw upon your practice. Om Shrim Somaya Namaha. Om Shrim Somaya Namaha. As we chant, let's rise up. Om Shrim Somaya Namaha. Bring your Abhaya Haridya Mudra to the heart. Om Shrim Somaya Namaha. Release your hands. Now you may bring your knees together in Virasana Mudra. So Virasana Asana, the hero's pose. Roll up your blanket if you wish and place it underneath inside of your ankles. You can sit on a cushion, or you may come into your Sukkasana. But if you are comfortable here in hero's pose, adopt hero's pose, my friends. And let's take these lateral stretches, the lateral crescent flex to the side. Remember to work your thumb through all of your fingers to invoke each elemental energy. Right fingertips on the earth. Inhale, up and over, left. Thumb to little finger. Inhale to center the water element. Jal. Thumb to ring finger. Earth element. Prithvi. Middle. Thumb to middle finger. Space or ether element. Akasha. Thumb to index. Air. Vayu. And then back to center, Agni Mudra, fire element, Agni or Tejas. Now adopt any of the mudras that we've had in our practice today that you feel intuitive with. So I'm again drawn to water. So I'm going to bring my thumb to my little finger, palms face up. Let's close our practice by chanting Ya Devi sarvabhuteshu together 3 times. Ya Devi sarvabhuteshu shakti rupena samsthita namastasye 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 namo namaha. Ya Devi sarvabhuteshu Chaitanya rupena samsthita namastasye 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 namo namaha. Ya Devi sarvabhuteshu shakti rupena samsthita Namastasye, 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 namo namaha. Ya devi sarvabhuteshu, chetana rupena samsthita. Namastasye, 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 namo namaha. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Dhanyavad, dhanyavad, dhanyavad.